This is going to be a initial and first mag review of the Sig MPX K, chambered at a 9mm, a little bit suppressed, a little bit unsuppressed. So to kind of just go, tip to butt here, just to start off, I have a Yankee Hill R9 suppressor on here with a tri-lug adapter mount. Kind of see that one there. I don't know if you can see that kind of tri-lug on the front. So that's what I was shooting suppressed. I didn't really notice a point of impact shift when shooting suppressed. I noticed the difference of shooting 115 grade and 124. The 124 grade had a much tighter group, and the 115 was a rather bit more spread out and only to a distance of about 15 yards. I kind of feel like that is just this short barrel when shooting, because short barrels normally like heavier grains, as well as the 115 was a rather bit cheaper of an ammo type. So I'll keep you guys up to date with that and kind of let you know how that goes. Next is going to be this 4.5-inch barrel we got here. Not a big fan. I'm going to get the 8-inch barrel probably later this year and swap it out. I just prefer that longer barrel, a little bit more velocity, better ballistics, a little bit flatter of a flight path as well for the round. Also with that, I'm going to get the longer handguard, because when shooting the factory handguard, this like 4-inch handguard here, my hand's a little bit too close to the front. I'm not really afraid of my hand slipping and kind of getting some of that gas. It's a comfort thing. I'm not a big fan of that. As well as I want a little bit more real estate on the rail for if I want to put anything on here. Next is going to be the optic I got, Sig Romeo 5. I think this is the 2nd generation that's on here. I haven't any issues with it. I've had a couple Romeo 5s before. They always work great, so I'm just going to stick with that. I'll let you guys know kind of how this goes. Next is going to be the mag that it comes with. I mean, I don't really have enough rounds through this to kind of give you guys a review. I mean, I only got about a mag and a half through this, because this is an initial review. It's working. It's feeding rounds. I haven't had any issues with like the 50 rounds I put through it. Next is going to be kind of this big fat flared magwell that it comes with. I do like that. So when I'm practicing reloads at home and I can grab a mag, it's just really easy just to slap a mag in there. So I can grab, not even looking, grab, just kind of put it right in. So that's nice. I'm sure with practice and then actually using peripherals, it's a lot easier, but so far that's nice. Next, there are going to be the controls on here. You have ambidextrous mag release. You got your normal mag release here. You have an extra bolt release here, mag release here, and your normal bolt release right here, because this uses AR controls. So I got a mag release on this side, mag release here, I got a bolt release, and then this bolt release actually on this side. I've noticed this one's kind of tough, so you really got to like press that in there, but that looked that was nice and easy. Next is going to be also the safety selector here. One on that side. You got one on this side. Ambidextrous safety selector, mag, and bolt release. It's really all to it. I like them so far. It's working great. Next will be the trigger here. This is a single stage flat face TMD trigger, which I really like so far. Let me show it to you guys. So as you can see, nice little flat face there. Drop the mag. It's nice and clear. So as you can see, there is no take up. Let me get some of the walls so you can see better. No take up. The nice little break. Show you guys this nice reset. Nice audible tactile reset. Right back to shooting again. So far, this trigger, you can shoot fast. It's nice. It's accurate. It feels really good. This is one of the best parts of the gun, if not the best part of the gun, is the trigger it comes with. Moving our way back on the gun here, we get to the charging handle. This is definitely not great. When shooting with it, it just feels kind of flimsy. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm going to switch it out for one of the Radian ones. But that's really mostly it. The charging handle is just really not that great. Kind of feels okay at best. But other than that, just plan to swap it out if you end up getting one of these. To keep making our way kind of back, we get to the grip here. And so far, I'm going to keep it. I like it. It's comfortable in my hand. It feels great. I could go for a little bit more aggressive texture here. But for the time being, it doesn't really feel like something I need to swap out. So that'll just stay how it is. For me, it's just a nice grip. I'm going to keep it that way. And then as we get to the last part, this is probably one of the worst parts. That's going to be the brace it comes with. So the folder feels nice. That's fine. I've had no issues with that so far. It holds in place really good. And you can kind of pop it out, whatever. Clicks right in, good to go. The brace arm here, I guess you could call it, nice and sturdy, feels fine. That's okay, it is what it is. But the part I don't like is going to be the actual brace here itself. So when shooting, whether this is open or closed, I've noticed I'll be shooting and I'll look down and this will just slowly rotate and all of a sudden it's just kind of turned, and then you don't have that good connection and contact with your shoulder So then you got to kind of get awkwardly farther down, or when you shoot, this might slip. Obviously the recoil for this isn't much because it is a 9mm, you know, PCC, short stroke piston. So I'm not really worried about that, but for the price of this, I would like this to be better. And to kind of wrap this up as we get there, I got the tri-lug on the front here because I just like the system. It's just a lot easier just to put stuff on here, get a nice little audible click, bam, you're good to go. Oh, I don't want it on here, press down, turn it off. So that's why I went with the tri-lug, nice and easy. I'm gonna mostly run this gun suppressed, but that's kind of why that's how that is. So that's gonna be my initial review of the Sig MPX and kind of how it feels taking it to the range. And that first mag, you don't really see a lot of reviews like this because people want to do 1,000 round that really in depth. But I think it's also important to make these initial reviews. That way when you get a gun, you kind of know what you're getting, how it's gonna feel, and kind of you can see like, hey, maybe I want to change this or I want to change that as things go. So this kind of gives you an idea of what you're getting versus me just opening the box and dumping a bunch of mags through it and then just saying, oh, after 1,000 rounds it's broken and it shoots well. So yeah, that's going to be the Sig MPX K with the initial review. Let me know what you think in the comments down below and have a good day.